been the last 7 weeks since the end of the regular season for you and closing your career with the Buckeyes? And obviously, a lot was made of that last game, but everything's said.
Yeah, for me, I think I've experienced a lot of my last, my last home game in the shoe. My last meal maybe at the facility with my brothers. My last away trip. So there's a lot of last, so it's definitely bittersweet. But I'm just grateful to God for the opportunity that we're able to be out here. All the adversity we fought and all the hard times that we've been through, just as a group, especially the senior class, just with the opportunity to be able to cap it off the right way, it means the world to me.
Well, and for your career too, you've had some ups and downs in your career. I mean, how do you think you've closed as a season?
Yeah, I think time will tell. Monday would definitely be a great closing, but I think I've done the best I could to represent Jesus and how I play, and that's really how I view success. Numbers come and go, but the way you make people feel echoes in eternity. That's a saying that Coach Hart has always hammered home to us ever since I was a freshman. So just really trying to leave my legacy other than just the numbers that I put up. That's a great question. I've never even thought about that before. Maybe if you come back to me, I'll have a better answer for that.
What's your favorite pregame meal?
They feed us the same thing every pregame, so it's just spaghetti and meat sauce. So that's really what I stick to ever since I was a freshman.
Best taste in music on the stage?
Best taste in music would be who normally gets the ox? Like Kojo Antwi, we give him the ox a lot. I'll say Kojo, wide receiver.
Emeka, I know you said that individual accomplishments and statistics might not be that high in your priority list, but you are a couple of catches away from breaking the career record for receptions at Ohio State. So I'm curious, how would it feel to break that record and know that you have a lasting legacy in the record book at Ohio State?
Yeah, it would be a great feeling, but I'd really like a national championship more. So that's really all I'm focused on. So doing whatever my team needs me to do to be successful in that aspect is what I'm going to do. So whether it's me having 20 catches or 0, I'm going to be playing my tail off on Monday. So you can bet on that. I can't. The microphone, I don't know if the microphone's working or not. I can't really hear you. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think, when you're playing in stages like this, you do have to take a second and recognize where your feet are. I think it's important to be in the moment. We worked so hard to get here to the national championship, so just to treat it like any other game, I don't think is right because it is a big stage, but you should be able to embrace that and soak that in and recognize all the work that you took to get here and be grateful to it. So this whole team, we're grateful, we're thankful. You got to take a second, and smell the roses, and we just look back on the season and everything we've been through, and we just trusted God with everything, with the plan He had for this team, and He pulled through in a miraculous way. So it's really about just about playing confident and free on Monday night. I would say obviously personnel changes year in and year out. They have talented guys littered across their roster, but I would say, a lot of their personality and their tradition and the way they play the game has stayed the same. Ever since I've played them since I was a sophomore, they play the game really hard. They play it the right way. When it comes to execution, they're coached really well. So obviously they're going to be a great team every single year. So I think 30 years down the line, you're going to see the same thing just because of the culture that they build up over there at Notre Dame. So I have tremendous respect for them, and I think they were the other best team in the country, so they made it to the national championship. So I think we get to see the two best teams in the country face off on Monday night, just what you want. I mean, yeah, I would definitely say so. I don't know if that comes off as biased or not, but I think he's, the most explosive person I've ever been around in my life. I just think when he sees a crease and he hits it, there's not a single back in the nation that can match really what he does. And just his selflessness and the way he approaches the game. If you cut on his pass blocking film, I mean, it's outstanding. So, if I was a scout, if I was a GM, I'd definitely be behind Stock and Travion Henderson.
Those guys.
Yeah, he's a guy who, he came into the locker room and you can instantly tell he has a lot of football under his belt. Very confident guy, a true leader. And just when you have that at the quarterback position, leading your entire team, it makes your team just play a whole lot more confident in your ability and your ability to execute and everything like that. So Will is definitely a great leader for our team. I'm so glad he was able to come here out of the transfer portal and have another chance to cap off his college career the right way. And I think he did nothing but good things for himself. I think he improved at the game of football when he came here. I think he got better at throwing the ball. He got better at reading the defense. He got better at running and commanding a huddle. And he didn't come in like some transfers come in, like thinking they're the guy and all this type of stuff. He came in doing he needed to get to work, and he did exactly that.